What's up, guys? Miles back with another video. I'm in a hotel right now. I'm not at home, so I apologize in advance for it being a little dark right now. Hopefully it's not too dark on your end. I'm gonna try to boost it up as much as I can in the editing. But if it's too dark and it's hard for you guys to see me, I'll fix it going forward. I apologize in advance. But on today's video, I want to talk about what makes people unhappy, right? And some of the reasons why you are unhappy. So I've been studying something for a while, why things are the way they are, why we act the way we act. And I've been cross-referencing some things that some people have said about certain things and other things that people have said about other things, and it's all connected to the same stuff. And I'm about to tell you guys right now in this video. So we're built to do things and accomplish things with our hands, right? Throughout evolution, this is how we've gotten things done. Right? This is how we've gotten things done. And this is how we know we've accomplished something. Right? Putting in the work, putting in the hard work, the sweat, the tears. Going through a little bit of heartache, pain. This is why people feel a sense of fellowship, unity when, people in frats that are hazed, when people in the military that go through boot camp that's extremely hard, right? Anything that's extremely hard, we value it, and we tend to feel more of a bond, right? This even happens in sports, right? When you go through the training parts of the boot camp, you're training, whatever it may be. When you're lifting weights and you're sweating and you feel like quitting, and some of your teammates, give you some encouragement, that makes you feel a sense of unity, makes you feel a sense of value. So in some ways, today we still have those things, but they're dwindling away, right? Slowly. And technology isn't necessarily helping that, right? Because technology is really a great thing. It has its pros and cons. My thing about technology is that it's totally evil or that it's totally bad. It's pros and cons to everything. It does a lot of good, but we have to acknowledge that it does have some down effects, right? And one of the down effects is it makes things too easy. It makes things so easy that we don't get no satisfaction from going in and doing the hard work and the sweat ourselves, right? Matter of fact, it's probably made us more lazy than ever before, right? Because another interesting thing about people is that when we're uncomfortable, we tend to produce. We tend to produce, and we pretend to, or not pretend, but we put more out. We produce more when things are uncertain. We put more effort in, we put more focus in when things are uncertain. This is how civilization was built, because we were uncomfortable for so many years that we built up the society to how it is, right? But the main thing is what is making you right there watching this video unhappy, is because for some reason, whatever your day-to-day thing is, you're either being too lazy, you're not putting your all into it, or there's something that that's not hard enough to push you to where after you've achieved that goal, you feel accomplished. That's why you're feeling unhappy. Right? Now, you can be unhappy in a whole bunch of different ways and a whole bunch of different things, right? You can be happy in your work. You probably got this figured out in your work. You're like, hey, I work myself up in the company. I got I went through the process of being hired, did the interview, did the training for about a month or two, and I'm good now. So you get that in that sense. Excuse me. But sometimes people don't get that in the work. Sometimes your thing might be in relationships, right? Maybe you're scrolling through dating apps. Maybe you're DMing people, and it's not going anywhere, or you're meeting low quality people, right? Well, if you lived a social life and you went out, on the weekends, or you went out with friends, something like that, and you naturally met somebody that way, you probably feel more accomplished. You probably feel more happy, and you probably would like that a lot more because it's more authentic, right? When you're doing stuff online, it may not be as authentic as you want it to be, right? So this is multiple ways in doing this. It could be in a degree. Most of your classes are on Zoom, and so everything's easier in Zoom. It's a lot harder to go into class and write things down than it is to type things out and look things up on Google, right? So pretty much the moral of the story is, whatever is hard, we tend to value. And whatever we value, that's what makes us feel accomplished. That's what makes us feel happy. That's what makes us feel a sense of worth, a sense of self-respect within our own lives. That helps us and propels us to, having better self-esteem, being more comfortable with ourselves, and trying new challenges and new obstacles, right? So I wanted to come in and drop this video on you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you found this content valuable. If you like me, if you like my channel and what I talk about, consider donating via Cashapp, $Myleschum. Links in the description below. You guys stay focused. Keep your eyes on the prize. Put the sweat equity in. And I guarantee once you accomplish that goal, you'll feel happy. You'll feel a sense of self-respect and a high sense of self-esteem. We out.